Hi guys, this is Bazir Seal Hunting Guide Part 1. In this video, I will show you how to get to Bazir Seal by going through Ferumbras Way and how to do the quest in order to be able to access the Bazir Seal itself. So the video will actually be split into three parts. First of all, we will go through how to get through Ferumbras Way, which is the hardest part about hunting at Bazir Seal. In the second part, we will talk about getting through Bazir Sealway. I'm not sure what else to call it, but this is the way before you actually get into Bazir Seal. But after Ferumbras Way, it's not so difficult, this part. And finally, we will talk a little bit about completing the riddle or the quest that you need to do to actually access Bazir Seal. And once we do this, I will prepare a part 2 of the guide, which I will publish in a few days. And that part will actually contain, the route and how to hunt Bazir Seal itself and what results you can expect, etc. But if I were to merge these into two, the video would just be too long, so I decided to split it in two. So, starting with the Ferumbras Way section, for this I recommend level 350 plus. It's manageable at 350 plus if you know what to do. At level 450 plus, it's pretty easy. You will need Dwarven Rings, you will need Magic Walls, and you will need Energy Bombs. I recommend to use Energy Bombs proactively. What I mean by this is you should be using them before you're in trouble. Oftentimes people only start thinking about using them when they actually get trapped or in trouble, and that's too late. Okay, you want to be throwing them ahead of you to give yourself somewhere to run to block some of the monsters coming your way. You will see this in some videos I will show you shortly. You should always be using Utani Tempo Hur all the way, off cooldown. Basically make sure you're always on full speed. Also, I recommend always having a weapon equipped. Some people run Ferumbras Way without equipment to save on imbuements, but I think you definitely need to have your weapon equipped so that if you get trapped by some fire elementals, you can just quickly kill them and get out. And I recommend map clicking the first part, which I'm just showing you now. This is what I consider the first part of Ferumbras Way. It's very simple. The difficult part is the part in red. It's this sort of last bit where you start going north and then east to the exit. This part is where I recommend walking through manually, and this is the part where you need to be using the energy bombs. If you're going to get trapped or die, this is likely the part. So this is the part where I recommend using energy bombs proactively, throwing them a few squares ahead of yourself to be able to, walk through easily. So first video I will show you is a video from my stream of how not to do it. This is where I actually get trapped because I'm not using any bombs. I'm not, paying attention. I think it's super easy and I get trapped and I nearly die. I do manage to miraculously escape. So let's watch it. Now, what I should have done here, by the way, this is where I should be throwing the energy bombs proactively. Here, I have a lot of monsters behind me, and I can see, look how many monsters you can see ahead of me. I should throw an energy bomb somewhere here to stop the monsters from all coming at me and giving me some sort of way to escape. But I don't do this, and yeah, let's watch what happens. Here I get trapped. One thing I do, which is what saves my life, is I summon a Knight Familiar. So this is something to think about as well. Summoning a familiar can get you out of trouble, because what you will see that happens is this Grime Leech that I have targeted here, he changes target and he goes after the Knight Familiar, and it gives me a way to escape. So yeah, so that's that. If it wasn't for the retargeting, I would be dead. Yeah, so basically it's risky. You need to make sure to always throw some energy bombs, especially in this part, ahead of yourself to allow you to escape. Using magic walls is also good because magic walls also means it's a SQM that monster won't step on, so you can then step on the magic wall and go through. So that's one video of how not to do it. I still survive, but that's definitely not the right way to do it. Here is a video where yeah, you can see the whole way from start to finish. All this stuff at the start is pretty easy. You can just basically map click through. Got plenty of room. You're unlikely to get trapped anywhere. So normally no worries here. You're basically healing all the time, making sure to use supreme potions and mana potions to keep up your mana and health. But other than that, it's generally not particularly difficult. And this part here, this is where it starts getting difficult, or where you need to start using your energy bombs. So you will see me start throwing some energy bombs. See? Yeah, so I throw like an energy bomb here, so half of these monsters are not able to come and trap me. The only things that can come is the demon, but there's not that many demons, so normally I'm able to walk through quite easily. Same here, energy bomb ahead. You know, once I get there, these monsters won't be able to follow me, so it'll be easy as well. Gives you a moment to have a think about what to do. Same here. Look, a lot of monsters. Quite easy for me to get trapped here. I think I do actually get semi-trapped, but I'm able to get out by killing a fire elemental. But this energy bomb here helps a lot. It stops that Grime Leech from coming to me immediately. See, fire elemental, I just kill it, I get through, and continue going. Much smoother, you know, not very difficult. In this video, I also show you this way a little bit further. Again, this is not very difficult. This is just running to Bazir Seal. Again, map click here is just fine. Plenty of room, nothing to be too concerned about. Okay. And let's watch video number 2 of how to do it. Again, just using some energy bombs. Here, this video is just of that last part because there's no need to showing you the beginning because it's very easy. Again, yep, using some energy bombs proactively. These monsters come here. I'm able to walk through no problem. Yep, same here. Again, proactive energy bomb gives me plenty of space and maneuvering to be able to get through. Again, you know, loads of space because of that. Yeah, and that's it. That's the last video I have for you when it comes to Ferumbras Way. Bottom line, just throw energy bombs ahead of yourself at this last part. It's a lot easier, makes it much more manageable and easy, to be honest, and not so dangerous. Okay. Now getting through the Bazir Sealway. So this is the second part when you're actually in Bazir Seal. It's much easier than Ferumbras Way. Personally, I just map click through it and it's fine. Sometimes there's a risk you might get trapped by some phantasms and nightmares, but generally much easier than Ferumbras Way, so it's not that big of a problem. If you want to be careful, you can also throw some energy bombs to allow yourself to escape. Personally, I don't always do it. Up to you, just test how it is for you. And be ready to kill some phantasm summons, you know, to get through because there's a lot of them, so it helps to be able to quickly Exile Mass and get through. And important to say that the first time you come here, if you haven't been to Bazir Seal before, you will need to take a slightly different route. Just here towards the end, you will need to follow this orange line around the corner, and there's a lever. You just need to pull the lever, and then you'll be able to just go the normal way into the teleport. And that's it. So let's watch a couple of videos of this as well. This first video, it doesn't go perfectly. I actually get trapped in a couple of places, so I want to show you that, you know, even if you get trapped, it's not so difficult here. You're able to get out. You can throw some energy bombs in the entrances like this to make sure monsters aren't really following you. Oh, here I get trapped a little bit, but I'm just able to just destroy the phantasm and get out. But even if I didn't, it wouldn't be too bad because it was a nightmare, which, you know, I can free shot basically at this level. Same here, I get trapped. Here I actually need to kill a couple of monsters. I focus the phantasm. Usually a good idea to focus the phantasm and the nightmares. So I sort of reset, I go back, you know, I take a breather and I go through again, basically. Again, nothing, you know, not super easy, but nothing too dangerous around level 400. In my experience, anyway. Yeah. Yet another trap. You know, like I'm saying, this isn't a perfect video of how to do it. This is a difficult example, you know, where I actually messed up and I get trapped a few times. But again, you know, I don't die. I don't really get any red healths or anything. It's not too bad. It's only 5 monsters usually that trap you here, so it's usually fine to just kill a phantasm quickly. It's just to illustrate, you know, even when it goes wrong, it's still fine at in this section. And if you're doing this for the first time, here at this part, you would have gone there to the left and round the corner and pulled the lever and then came where I'm going now, into the teleporter. Okay, so that's video number 1. And here is video number 2 of this, how to do this section. This one is a bit better because this is where it goes very well. I basically just map click and I think I mostly get through. I mostly get through the whole thing without any problems. In the first video, I wasn't map clicking, I was walking, while in this video, I map click, and in my experience, it's a lot safer. See, no problem, I just basically walk through. Here in this section, I had to do some manual movements, but yeah, very easy, very easy. And last of all, the third section of this quest that I want to, this third section of this video that I want to talk through is the riddle. It's the part of the Ferumbras Ascension quest, and this is the Bazir Seal part. So it's very simple, very simple. What you want to do is you have these 2 levers on 2 sides, and you basically want to pull one of them. It will spawn a monster in that room, and you want to pull that monster to the other room. But before you pull that monster to the other room, you want to pull the other lever again. So let me just show you what I mean, because it's very easy. It might sound a bit complicated. So I pull the lever, it spawns a deer. I walk over to the right, I wait for the deer to come over. I pull the lever, spawn a monster, pull the deer through, and then immediately after pull the frazzle more to the left. Okay? And bam, both of the monsters done. Now you need to repeat that 4 times. So I will show you 3 more times on the other sections. It takes like a minute to do this. Again, I pull the lever, spawns a scorpion. I pull the scorpion. When the scorpion gets close to this door, I pull this lever. That will spawn a rotworm. Bam, I pull the lever. It changes the area, spawns a rotworm. And now I pull the rotworm to the left after I pull the scorpion in here. Super easy stuff. Really basic. Yeah, basically the idea is you switch in the areas, the way they look, and you bring in the monster to their appropriate area. Yeah, again here, pull the lever, spawns a bear, changes the area. I go here, when the bear gets close, I pull the lever, changes the area, spawns a snake. Bear comes through, I pull the snake to the left. Yeah, just waiting for him, he's really slow. And again, walk him through the door to his area, let's say, and then we go to the final section. Again, pull the lever, spawn a yellow fax, change the area, come here, pull the lever, spawn a soul eater, bring the yellow fax through, pull the soul eater to the section on the left, and I'm done. And that's the quest done. Now I'm able to walk through, and that's it. And I'm in Bazir Seal, I've finished the access. And also, as a final note, if you're doing this quest as a few people, because you're doing access to the boss, as long as everyone is in the room where the appropriate monster goes through, and is basically lured to the right room, everyone gets access. So you don't need to repeat this 5 times for 5 people, you can do it in 1. Okay, so this sums up my Bazir Seal Guide Part 1 Ferumbras and Quest Access. In a few days, I'm planning to publish the actual hunting guide for the Bazir Seal itself, now that you're finally there. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching, and see you in the next one.